Hey everyone, welcome back. It is Vortie here, and I've had a few people ask me to do this, so I figured, you know what, I might as well just do a quick show me, tell me kind of thingy, majiggy. So what we're gonna do is first, we're just gonna do a match or two. Let's see, does this work? Is it broken? It looks like it's broken. It doesn't really matter. We'll just turn that down. Okay, so I'll just do like a match or two or three of PvP, and then I'm going to show you my box. And what that means is I'm going to show you my characters. I will scroll through them slowly so you can see what I have currently inside my box, as well as my TMs and like gear. So it won't be a very long video because I'm not going to really talk too much about them because there's no point. Okay. So there's no point to talk about them, but yeah, I'll just show you guys so you know what it is. Kind of to date it, it'd be like, okay, well, right now it's like, oh, it's March 2017. What did Vortie have back then? So later on in the future, you guys can kind of see my progress because I'm going to be sticking around playing this game forever. So since I'm playing it forever, I might as well kind of keep like a thing. So this kind of helps you guys see where I am. It also helps me later on be able to refer to see where I was. You know, maybe let's say next year, March, I'm going to see, oh, that's where I was in March of last year. I know what you did March of last year. So that's kind of how it is. Yeah, as well for like the arena thingies here, these medals, I haven't used them. And what it is if you have 1,000 of those points, those arena points will unlock a whole plate. So like it costs 1,000 to unlock everything. So as of right now, unlocking all of these would just be a waste because I don't have any units to really pour like these pots into. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting probably till like the Orlando banner or something. Or Onion Knight or whatever to unlock those so that I have a units I can put them into. Let's do one more. Do one more. Why not? Garland. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. Garland. While we're just doing this thing, the other thing I'm planning on doing very shortly is going to be talking about units that are currently 3 stars. I'm gonna in the future have like a 6-star what do you call it, enhancement or whatever bonus that's coming soon or is on its way, right? I can't really say it's coming soon because I don't know, but we'll talk about it so I can at least bring light to them and kind of talk about, like, for example, Garland gets a boost. There's a few other characters that are right now they're like but then they get a boost to like 6-star and then they start to perform a little bit better. And for free-to-play players who have those characters, you're already investing like experience and gear into them so that you can kind of gear them up. So you know, like, oh, you know, if they get a 6-star boost anytime soon, you're gonna be extremely happy because they're gonna get a lot better, which is gonna be really good for you guys. So that's something that's on my radar that I wanted to take care of, and we'll definitely knock that out. Today is an interesting day because like it's my first day back living in my own house, so we're gonna see how that goes. So let's start off with items. We're gonna start off with items here. I'll just kind of scroll through it so you can see everything. You can always pause and take a look at the things to see if there's something that you're curious about. Obviously we're farming Phantoma, white Phantoma right now, so that's where that is. Materials, these are my materials. Pardon moi, a little sick living in a different house, it's weird. So yeah, these are the crafting materials and materials I store. I have these guys, Burgos or Ancient Stone and stuff for the event because I was able to beat the event, but I wasn't able to beat the last stage to get the recipe to make it, so I can't even make it. But I'm keeping it in hopes that one day they will return those events to us. So yeah, so this is what I got going on in materials. Equipment. This is my current equipment. Got 2 Sakura Fubukis, Murasame, 1 Excalibur. I almost got another one coming here. I kept all the elemental weapons for things like this when you have Gilgamesh coming out, where certain elements and things require you to be strategic. This is why I always say in my videos, if it's a one-time item, grab it, especially if he's got an element on it. You never know when you're gonna need it. Unique items should always be kept, at least one of them. Got Mirage Vest here. What else we got? What else? Jeweled ring. Got some earrings. These earrings are really good for casters. They give you 20% magic damage increase as an accessory, and you can buy them from the Fat Chocobo. But I think it's like 50 star quartz. You can always look that up to get the accurate results. Enhancer. Killer bow. Killer bow. What else do we got here? Got 2 cowls. Oh, and a black belt. I got a black belt. Sonic. Grand Helm. Lordly Robe from Alma's TM. Winged Saint from the Final Fantasy 13 event. Lilith Rod. Royal Sword. Mighty Hammer. Patriot. Everybody can get this shield, actually. You know what? When I think about it, if you don't have a tank and you don't plan on pulling on First Snow and don't have Cecil and you do have Charlotte, make sure you progress through the story to get this shield, because this gives access to a bunch of amazing abilities for Charlotte, making her a very good tank as well as a way for her to support her party. And it's a free shield, and it's actually really good just by doing the quests. Flame Mail, Viking Axe from Mercedes, Genji Gloves, Empress Birch. Ooh, look at that thing. Genji Blade! Genji Blade! That is a beastly blade. Oops. Domination Ring. I got 2. I got 1 on the way as well. I picked Vernod, fire damage. I don't know what this does. Does this do ice? Yeah, it does ice. Ice damage too that I got on that bad boy. Chapeau. Survivor Helm. What else we rolling up here, Vortie? What else you storing away for a sunny day? Unit exclusive items, which are like a completely waste of space. Remember that one character that everybody loved? Remember her? Yeah, look at all her gear. Yeah, it's so good. Sokoi, Sokoi, so cute, very nice. Cupid's robe, Cupid's event, and then I got the Soluna ring, which gives you refresh. Absolutely amazing. I have that on Rafia. Makes events go by easier. Abilities. This is one of the requests people asked for as well. We wanted to see what kind of materia do I have. So again, if you're curious, you can always pause to see what's going on. Got 30 attack there. Plant killer, bug killer, spirit killer, stone killer, man eater, and then Aquan killer. We got 1 double hand, 3 dual wields. I gotta get 1 more dual wield. I need to farm out 3 more double hands. And I need to farm out at least 1 more dual cast, so that way Cecil has 1, and so does my healer Refia, whoever my healer is at the time. So at least 2. You need at least 2 dual casts, which is good enough. Dual wield would be to have literally enough so that your whole party can wear it. So if you can get 5 dual wields, you're done. If you had 5 dual casts, you're done, which means everybody could have a dual cast, but you'll never have. Like, why would you want dual cast anyways? For what? You want them just to keep healing each other? Raging Fists, Barrage. Yeah, Blade Mastery. I need a few more of those, definitely. I wish I had more of Seal of Destructions, but I only had 1. I started the game when this event started, which was the one with Maxwell and them. I had no units. I couldn't beat him. I'm so sad I don't have Maxwell. I picked up the exclusive materia for Ace in case I ever get him. I got a bunch of these other ones. Successor, Cheerleader, Deliverance. So I picked up these guys because they're okay. I mean, like, if you already have the units and you're leveling them up, whatever, you have them. So that is that. Now, let's go into... no. Let's go into units. Why do I have these things even open? What are all these things? Oh. Adobe Encoder. What is all this stuff? Photoshop. Oh my god. Okay, units. Let's look at the units. We will organize them by Trust Mastery. Or Trust Mastery name from A to Z. So the units that you have in parties are always going to be the ones on the top. I think. Yeah, it organizes them as well. So you got action. So actually, maybe we'll do it differently. We will do it by series. It's far more appealing that way. So the first few units here, again, you can pause it at your own leisure and then sit there and look at all the ones I got. The FFB units here that you get from friend summons, I end up keeping them so that I can get their trust masteries, but all of these guys are at 100%. So from now on, I just sell them. This guy here does Raging Fists. This guy here does Stone or Aquan Killer. Yeah, we got another Aquan Killer rolling. You can never have enough killer effects, you never know. Sunbeam, this chains really well, so I'm going to pick up as many of those as I can. The rarest freaking friend unit in the world, Dragon Killer. I want to have more of those, but I haven't even finished the first one since I started playing. Miyuki, that's Sakura Fubuki. And then you have Zao, which is the Kaiser Knuckles. Boom, boom. Shizuru, Blade Mastery. Hayate is the Cowl. Ludmill, this red mage looking dude is dual cast. You want that. This is Charlotte here. Good tank. I already have her thing maxed out just because I had so many of her during her banner. What else do we got here? I got a bunch of Lukas. Maxed out Luca. Actually, since the last event, I wasn't able to complete it because I didn't have any healer that didn't use white magic, so I couldn't beat the white magic thing, which made me sad. So when the Enchanted Maze came around, I leveled up Luca, so I have her maxed out for the future. Same thing with my Shizuru. Same thing with Shizuru. I maxed her out for her chaining capabilities. I'm thinking of maxing out the rest of my Shizurus as well to have at least 3, so that way I can chain with them if there's, you know, if we need to cheese a unit or something, so I can have them. A bunch of Sheras, bunch of Shines. The Halloween event units, Christmas unit, Santa Rosalia. I got Ling. I got a few Lings. I don't want to fuse them into each other because they were exclusive, global exclusive one-time units. So in this case, I'm probably going to eventually farm out their daggers so that I have 4 daggers. But I'm actually going to start farming out 1. My Zhao here is actually almost ready for her Kaiser Knuckles. I also got 2 of these guys. I haven't started farming their rings, but I did farm out 1 of the Cupid or Luna's rings already. So I got a few more I can farm up if I need them. But again, these guys are exclusive units. So whenever you pull exclusive units that are never coming back, my advice is not to feed them into each other because you're never going to see them again. What else do we got here? Garland, got my boy Furion. Another one here that's really good from Friends units. Stone Killer. Big bad boy Kane. We got Refia there. No, that's not Refia. That's what's her face? Rydia. I got some Excaliburs waiting along. We got some of that. We got some of that. Maxed out Kane because he's badass. We got X-Death, which is pretty good. This lady's pretty good too. Ferris. She's got Cylindra Protection. It gives you, what do you call it? A killer effects for aquatic and dragon monsters all in one, but 25% each. You can put one of these and then one of the other ones too. It says it's not stackable, which means this ability itself is not stackable. You can't put a bunch of these abilities on there and do it. You can only have one of these. That's why I only have one of her. I just kept feeding her into herself. I'm not farming it. Edgar, probably the biggest cheesy character out there. I have a maxed out. He can only go to 4-star. I have 2 of them maxed out already, and the reason I have them maxed out is for Chainsaw. Deals partially 1 million damage to all enemies. It chains super crazy with itself. Having a bunch of them at that max level, just doing like a move, is just insane. They can cheese a lot of characters. Good for starting chains. If you get 2 or 3 of them starting a chain, then having 2 or 3 big finishers, so that your big finishers hit there and try and end those chains at the end, you can blow up a bunch of hard, difficult monsters with those very easily. I might make some videos on doing some Edgar chaining, but if you're curious, you can always Google it, or not Google it, YouTube it, how Edgar can cheese units. It's actually quite stupid how well he chains. What else do we got here? My first mage ever to get to 80. Use them. He was my best character for the longest time. Kefka. A few more dual wields left over, I think. Mastered. We got 1, 2. So we got one that's on its way. This guy's also mastered. Yep. A bunch of Final Fantasy 9 characters. I kept them around. She's got a really good one. Melody of Life is actually really good. 20% to all resistances, which is nice. But just not priority yet. Shentoto. Shentoto is actually interesting too. If you have Shentoto, keep her for sure. When she gets her 5-star or 6-star, I think a 5-star, she learns Tornado. Tornado or Quake or something? I think Tornado. And she can chain with herself just as crazy as Edgar. And it's actually messed up how much damage you can do with Tornado, and you can get them pretty easily. Alright. Where am I? That was right here, yep. Shintoto. So we got Van, we got Snow, Vanille, Hope, some Agrius is here. Alma's got a good TM. Gefgarian has got some good bracers. Those are my ones I'm going to be start farming after my next set of things. We got Mustudio, some Mastadio. A few of the Final Fantasy Type 0 characters. We got 7. New bonus units. Randy, Prim. Again, these guys are global exclusive. What do you call it? Event exclusive, so they're never coming back, so I'm keeping them. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to use them because their stuff is actually becoming more and more out of date every new banner that comes out because there's better things coming out, but I have them for now. Same thing with Popoi. So that is my unit box. Those are my items and my gear. That is pretty much everything that I think people are asking to see to kind of have an idea of what I'm all about. I don't know what else there is that I can show you. If there is something else you guys want to see, let me know in the comment section below. I'll definitely try and make a video on there, especially if it's like this. It's very easy. I don't have to research or do anything. I just gotta go on and show you. So let me know how you guys feel about that. If there's anything I missed, anything you guys want. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. Okay? If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button, sticking around for future content. Lots of Final Fantasy things coming out. New banner tomorrow. Well, when I think about it, this video might actually come out right before the banner comes out. So stick around for the pulls that might be coming out later today. So when you see this video, I just don't want to confuse anybody. But yeah, when the banner is alive, I will do some pulls on that. So stick around for that. I will be looking to try and get my hands onto Ramza for his amazing TM and the fact that he gets an amazing buff later on to become 6-star. And then in that banner, I'll chat a little bit more about those units. So if you're curious, make sure you join me during that video as well. And yeah, thank you so much for sticking around. Hopefully you enjoyed looking around my box into my private Final Fantasy life. And you know what? Hit that like button, scratch it, poke it, lick it, whatever you want to do, elbow it, headbutt it, whatever. I don't care how you do it. Just get that like button so I know that everything is going well and that you are not a robot. And subscribe and stick around for future content. This is Vortie. I'll see you in the next video, boys and girls. And whatever, you know, muggles, moogles, trust muggles, Odin, whatever, whoever you are. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, okay, cool. I'll see you in the next video. I'm out of here. Peace!